Today we're going to do Heidy's hair, and we're going to make it something special. So be prepared and stay with us. Je mag draaien. Wat een rust, hè?
Goed, hè?
Ja, absoluut. Dankjewel. As always, we need some protection for the clothes. Oh, je kleurt het altijd goed.
Ja.
Mooi kleur.
Ja. Mooi rood.
Absoluut.
Yes.
I never wash the hair before I'm going to cut it because I want to see what the structure is and what the flows are of the hair. So that's why I don't wash it. Only when it's very dirty hair, then I have to. But then I first want to see it. My staff is not going to wash it before I see what I've cut. I want to make it a strong hairstyle with a lot of power, in a bright platinum with a dark underlines. So first part of the hair the way I want it. Searching for the drape of the hair, otherwise it works against me and I don't want it. A sharp line down, this line will go sharp down. And a pin the hair away. Okay, start with set out the lines. Scissor over comb. Je mag gewoon tussendoor praten hoor, want dat is wel gezellig. Blijf gewoon Nederlands praten.
Oké, dat is goed.
Adem in, adem uit. Ja.
Ja, dat was vanochtend bij de tandarts.
Ja, maar dan kan je niks zeggen, die praat de hele tijd tegen je.
Ja, precies.
Die blijft gewoon kletsen.
Ja. Ik heb het niet zo op de tandarts. Dus.
Nee. Nou, ik vind het wel fijn om een goede tandarts te hebben.
Ja, oh zeker. Absoluut. Ik heb altijd een hele goede tandarts gehad. Ik ben nu bij het UMC, bij tandheelkunde.
Ja.
En dus ik ben benieuwd of dat bevalt.
Ja.
Ja. Ja.
Maar het is toch even afwachten.
Ja. 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 Inderdaad.
Coming to the connection to the back. Opnieuw. This line will be strong with color, and by the color it will be strong. So that's why I cut it scissor over comb. So the lines of cutting are soft and remain, in this case, very feminine. Otherwise it would be too hard. I mostly take the hair up with my scissor, put the comb under it and then cut it off. I don't see Why I should do this with my fingers, take it up with the fingers, because it's so short, it's almost not possible. Now you can see the straight line down, where I told you, it comes up to the neckline, and beneath the lowest line of the neckline.
Het gaat altijd zo lekker als het wegknipt.
Ja, knip is ook heerlijk.
Ja.
Je vraagt je bijna af waarom dat Samsung per se lang haar moest hebben vroeger, om kracht te hebben.
Precies.
Het slaat eigenlijk nergens op, want eigenlijk met kort haar ben je veel sterker.
Ja. Lijkt mij ook.
Als je geen haar hebt, kunnen ze je ook niet aan het haar trekken.
Nee.
Only the lowest parts I do clipper overcome, because that's easier working. And the neckline will also be in an asymmetrical line, because I love to show off the way I like it as a hairdresser. When I make the neckline straight as it is, it's not that special. I want to get an asymmetrical line in the back also. It is more special. It looks great. To set out the line of the contour. Now the lowest part will be clipper overcome, and I make the line always in a soft line, especially with this hair, because it's a soft hair structure, and when you do this in hard lines it's not so beautiful to see, and you have to leave it too thick. With my smallest comb, I do the underline. That way I'm sure it's very short. The same I do on the sideline. Take it all with my small comb, and with the clipper I make the line shorter. Find the roundings around the ear. And when a model is laughing, you don't set out the contour lines by the ear, because when somebody laughs, the area moves a bit, and it can be that way that you are too high on the sides. Now I'm going to try to make some extra length on the left side, for you on the right side.
Ja.
The rhythm of the scissors.
Ja, heerlijk.
En dat is mooi als je geen muziek erop hebt staan.
Ja, inderdaad. Ja.
Voor mezelf praten in de keuken. Op de computer. Heel zachtjes. Ik ben er wel.
Ja.
Always try to find a line into your hair structure and in your hairstyle, because there can be a time that the hair comes this way, and then it's also nice to have something like a hairstyle, and not that there's no structure in it and that you can find the way the hair is cut. Take the lime up, put them on the line of cutting, and always work in the opposite direction. This way you are sure your hair will go to the left side and not to the right side where you don't want it. And work till there is no hair left to cut over this baseline. Vertalen scheelt zoveel tijd, joh, want als je dat niet hoeft te doen.
Nee, dat scheelt inderdaad.
Now you can see the line when the hair is falling over, and when I put it aside, it will be a strong line. So I can get much structure in it. And this part will be dark afterwards. The length at the sides I want to remain. So I cut it a little bit around the ears. Because that I don't like. Now I'm going to find the hair cut on the back and put it in the angle of the line of the back and put it a little bit to the front to hold the length in the hair. Always cut the ends of the hair, because when you're going to bleach it again, they get very dry, so you want to get rid of them. And when you first start bleaching, you can't cut the line as beautiful as it is now. On the ear, I leave a little bit length, because then I have more to play with, and I get a wider side on this side with the skull. Dus moet ik even naar de woorden zoeken.
Ja.
Ja, je moet alles tegelijk doen.
Ja, precies.
Op die camera letten.
Ja.
Kijken of hij niet in het licht staat en dat soort dingen allemaal. Limbo dansen. Dat bij elkaar.
Voor de nodige beweging.
Ja, dansen.
Ja.
Maar haarknippen lijkt een beetje op een dansje.
Ja?
Ja, vind ik wel. Omdat je de hele tijd in een flow zit.
Ja. Ja.
En hoe makkelijker het lijkt, hoe moeilijker het is.
Ja, oh, dat geloof ik zeker. Ja.
Coming to the front, pull the hair to the back and connect it to the baseline and cut on the connection on the ears. And this way the most length remains at the front. Ik maak een kort filmpje, lang filmpje. Hè?
Ja.
Dat vind ik altijd het leukst. Want als je kapper bent is het lange filmpje leuker.
Ja.
Terwijl als je gewoon wilt kijken is het korte filmpje het leukst.
Ja.
Tak, 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 klaar.
Ja.
Maar dat doe ik omdat ik mijn vak heel graag deel.
Doe je ook shows of alleen maar...
Ja, ook.
Oké.
Niet zoveel. Niet zoveel tijd voor.
Nee.
Mostly I make two videos. One short one and a longer one. The longer one I make especially for hairdressers. Because I want to share the things I know about hairdressing and my love for this profession. So if you only want to see what's happening, then you watch the short one. If you think I want to learn it, you can watch the longer video. The longer video is always called With Hairdressers Love. I have already 8 videos in that line. And still learning. Now I use a little slice technique to make it more personal. And this length remains. Coming to the coloring of her hair, I start in the center of her skull, because when I'm ready with the bleach on top, I want to have a straight line on the side, and that's why I start on top. The bleach I made with a silver, 9%, and an extra conditioner in it, because I love to have good hair afterwards, and I'm sure this hair needs some protection by some proteins and some moisturized products, so that's why I put them in, and it's better for the skin.
Scheelt zo lager op.
Ja, dat bedoel ik. Work about a centimeter after a centimeter. Tip it up with your brush and lay it aside with the comb. Lay it in a straight line on the back. Now I first go to the other side and lay the short side on. Lay it over, find the center line, finding the line between the longer part and the short part, and try to work as clean as possible. Coming to the back. The bigger the contrast on the colors, that's the more difficult it is to do. This I cover up with a cotton wig. Staat mijn wig natuurlijk in. I lay also some parts of cotton wig on top of it. This gives the bleach more room to develop. It's also better for the process. It will be dark in a black tone. You can see it on the places where a little bit of the bleach is remaining. On there it already is black as hell. And this is also to be a straight line. So work in a nice soft way. Do it like a painter. Klinkt goed hè, als een schilder. Einde.
Spannend.
Ja, leuk hè?
Ja.
Now the color is on and I wait about 20-25 minutes. Lay a little bit of the cotton wigs on the dark tone to prevent that the plastic foil presses the colors together. I don't want that. I want them to separate colors in a straight line. We're ready with coloring. We're now at 25 minutes from the part we started. Going to use a little bit of volume of Lanza. Go it through to get it everywhere. Now start blow drying with a medium brush. At the longest side. And make some volume and polish the points. By using the conditioner into the bleach, you can see that the color is also more beautiful and the ends are beautiful in condition again. A deep condition most times takes about 20 minutes, 25 minutes to develop in the hair, and that's also the time what I need for a bleach like this. At the sides I take a lot of volume and I let it flow on the side, the back line. So there the volume takes off. On the crown I need a lot of volume. With my fingers are roughing it up. because afterwards it will be a little bit wild, not too small and not too... It is possible to lay it down in a small hairstyle. I can show you that. But I don't put in products yet because I want to make something special of it. But if you do it this way and you put in a little bit polish, you have a nice soft hairstyle. And the bleached hair feels lovely. It's feeling very good. You can see it on the shine. This is silver platinum. Therefore I used a colorants of Goldwell with 1.5% developer. And to make it more special, I'm gonna put in red extensions that I made myself. I'm not from the buying kind of extensions. I don't do that in my salon, but sometimes I like to do something special. And I do it with leftovers of customers' hair. I've asked for their hair. I take a small part of her hair and I take just a hobby glue pistol with a synthetic glue. Put the extension in. Wet my fingers and seal the glue. This stays in as long as her hair is what it is. Don't falls out. It works fast. Take again a half centimeter. Put a little glue on it. Wet my fingers again and put them in. Extensions are in, and now I just have to make them in the style like I did the hair. Glaasje water.
Nou, dat is misschien wel een goed idee.
Okay. Before I finish her style, I have to clean the contour. Do it with a razor knife. Pull the skin tight. For rover hair I use headways. This has a hold 4, so it's a strong synthetic wax and it's very playable. what I like about the synthetic wax is that it is what it is, and it don't with heat it don't take another shape, another style, because it stays what it is. It's a little bit hard. It's a nice thing to do your hair with. A little bit of hairspray just to fix what I did. Okay. Now she's ready to rumble. Okay. Show the world what it is. And thank you very much. Wat een rust, hè?
Goed, hè?
Ja, absoluut.